Okay, so this latest episode of Gen V was entitled Jumanji. I thought that was a very fitting title. I enjoyed it so much. Let's talk about the top 10 moments. I'm sure there are like more than 10 moments that I'm going to talk about, but girl, you know, I just named it top 10. Let's just get into it. Let's get into it. So first off, before we start talking about the episode, good news, Gen V got renewed for another season. Let's get excited. They announced that we were getting a season 2 a couple of days ago with this poster, flyer, whatever. So that's amazing. I figured we would, but you never know these days with goddamn streaming and all this bullshit, girl. I mean, Netflix is notorious with this. I know that obviously we're not on Netflix, but still, you know, you never know with these shows. I'm just like, make sure my shit keeps going, and it did. So happy about that. So let's talk about the first moment. So this was after Cate gave them all their memories back, right? So of course it's hard on her when she pushes a lot of people, so she ends up collapsing. And so when she collapses here, I loved when Marie used her powers on her when her heart rate was slowing down, right? They're expanding how she's able to use her powers, or like they're showing Marie exploring the use of her powers, and it's just like there are many things that you can do with basically bloodbending. I can't wait to see what else she's able to accomplish. Okay, this other moment here, the second moment, is when why was Shetty asking if there's any way that the soup virus would get humans sick, but then she just standing in there without a fucking suit on? Like, she really asking Dr. Cardoso, like, oh, well, is there any threat to us? Will the virus be any danger to us? You didn't know the answer to that question. You just walked in the fucking room. Girl, you gotta be kidding me. Anyway, so this moment when Cate disappeared here was so cool. I was like, it really confused the shit out of me for a second, because I was like, wait, did she just teleport? And then when they stepped through the whole thing, I was like, okay, wait, the whole building is gone. So I was like, okay, well, so maybe she went somewhere and just left a portal for them to come through. And then when I saw her old memory of her mom trying to find her brother, I was like, damn, was it a portal back in time? But no, they're in Cate's head. And obviously I just talked about them expanding the powers and stuff. Marie was like, oh, well, maybe Cate is much more powerful than we had first thought. And she definitely is. So this other moment, I love when they found Soulja Boy in her head. This was definitely not how I was expecting Soulja Boy to be used at all. Like, when they told us that he was coming this episode, I did not expect him to be used like this. But it was fun. Like, I liked how they used him. I like, you know, it was like we were in her head. The fact that he told them that the lightning wasn't lightning, but it was actually blood vessels bursting. I thought that was cool. When he was about to tell them the most important thing that they should know, and then he got blasted the fuck away, that shit was funny. I was like, he's just like, yeah, I was her imaginary friend. She used to masturbate to me. I was just like, okay, thank you so much, Soulja Boy. You would be the only one. Why are you telling us this shit? Like, bro, it's TMI. Thank you so much. Thank you. But yeah, we learned here that basically if Cate dies, they all will too, which can make a lot of sense, especially if they are telepathically linked with each other. This moment here, when we find out that Shetty has been manipulating Cate since she was young, like real young, I thought that really surprised. I was like, wait, oh, this is in different areas. It's like, even gave her pills to deal with her powers and everything. And now, to me, is giving Professor X, the way that Shetty is going around recruiting kids. She runs a school, right? She even helped suppress Cate's powers, like Professor X suppressed Jean's. In some cases with the X-Men, we saw how some parents would treat their kids like they're just, you know, the spawns of hell. And we see that in how her parents, Cate's parents, treated her like a prisoner that they're scared of with this fucking big ass, heavy ass door. God damn, bitch. I got telepathy. I got mind powers, bitch. Like, I don't have super strength like that. Why y'all got this? Why y'all got this bank safe ass door, bitch? It was terrible. It's terrible. This moment here, when we found out that Andre and Cate had been screwing each other behind Luke's back, was crazy. But I like that it happened, because I was like, maybe then Andre can finally shut the hell up. Oh my God. He'd been so annoying this entire episode, and like, I get it, but it's like, I'm glad that they got your tea on, you know, the jumbo fucking screen, bitch, on the big screen, so that you can finally sit your ass down and actually have a conversation with all your friends to sort out this bullshit, because at this point, all of y'all are victims of VOD. Like, so just yes, it's frustrating and annoying, and it's a betrayal that Cate did all this shit. But for you to be sitting, I don't know, Andre just pissing me off. I think it's probably some of the shit I learned about Chance too, coming through that shit. You know what I mean? Mixing with the character, the actor, mixing with the action character. But I'm just like, girl, get Andre ass out of my face. He pissed me off this episode a little bit. Also, we'll just use this in the same moment. Seeing Luke power up and destroy that kid, non-kid, the kid / non-kid was cool. Luke's power is really cool. I wish we got to see more of it past the beginning of the season, but it's okay. You know, character's got a character. I also love how the show handled telepathy, because now we're about to be in Brink's office, right? And it was like, I just thought the transition was really smooth. I loved it. This time Jordan's up. Jordan is up to get their tea spilled, and we find out that Golden Boy had attacked Brink before the main time we saw in the show, like I think the first episode, right, where he had killed himself. So Jordan knew this the whole time. I loved how Jordan's girl self was talking to the boy one. It made the scene very impactful, almost like a singular soul fighting against itself, or, you know, dragging itself. She was like, you are a coward, and you always will be. So we find, because Brink says that Luke is getting cutting edge treatments. He could be Homelander strong, but he keeps having bad reactions to the treatments or whatever the fuck they pumping him up with. So in order to keep a lid on it, Brink makes Jordan a TA and tells them to shut the hell up about it. And that's exactly what they did. And then Cate's tea got spilled. We find out that Cate has been to the woods to make Luke think that his brother was dead, and make him forget what they were doing to him in the woods. But obviously her powers were just, it wasn't a permanent thing, because the dam kept breaking like she told Shetty. We found out she used her powers on him multiple times. But I love when Shetty's eyes here, because it was scary as fuck. I love when Shetty's eyes turned to the rest of the friend group in the back, in her memories, and she told Cate to make them forget too, and that's when they ran straight into Marie's memory. I was like, okay, what is... And Marie's tea, it wasn't even really no tea for Marie. Like, it wasn't nothing crazy that Marie did, that she was angry at her parents. Oh, wow, okay. But I mean, girl, she obviously didn't mean to blow them the fuck up, right? It was so sad to see her, well, her fake sister, right, say those things to her. But listen, Jazz Sinclair was acting her fucking ass off in this scene. It was so painful when Marie's sister kept blaming her, and saying, you know, basically like, girl, you are a monster. You should never forgive yourself, because I won't. It was just bad, but Jazz was like, she was emoting, okay? She was acting. I was like, yeah, that's what talent is. We love black women. we love talented, beautiful black women. We sure do. So this moment with the switch, right? When Marie's fake sister kept blaming her, but then Marie kind of snapped out of it. She's like, wait, I'm in Cate's head. So she talks to Cate and she's like, no, Cate, you told me this wasn't my fault. We have to believe it. None of this is our fault. Vought is kicking our ass. Vought is kicking our ass. So Cate's admission that she doesn't want to wake up made a lot of sense. I mean, that's like, given what she was experiencing, what she was made to do by Shetty, or what, you know, Shetty urged her to do, I'll say, given the fact that all her friends are pissed at her, like, I can understand her being like, all right, I'm just going to stay here. But Andre was like, Andre was all in the camera talking about, girl, get up. You got to remember what you did. Da, 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 da. I was like, okay, girl. Okay. Now, when they all woke up and Sam came in, this was another one. I was like, yo, Sam is about to tear your fucking arm off. That's exactly what the fuck I thought was about to happen. I was like, Sam was about to beat y'all up, or beat Cate up. Listen, the rest of the friend group had their kumbaya moment with Cate. Sam didn't, bitch. Sam saw her direct hand in his pain, in Luke's pain. Sam be tossing the entire friend group around the room. Girl, y'all don't stand a chance, bitch. Like, fuck, y'all can, every time, y'all can barely restrain him. And Emma is the only one who's able to save the fucking day. Sam said to Emma, she hurt you, she hurt Luke. And Emma said, but you don't have to hurt her back. And let me tell you something. If I was Sam, I don't know if that would have worked on me, girl, because I don't blame Sam for reacting like that. Oh, you don't have to hurt her back. I know I don't have to hurt her back. I want to, girl. And so I'm going to, and y'all bitches can't stop me. So yeah, I don't know. It gave a little bit of plot armor. You know, obviously they need the character Sam and they need the character Cate for what's coming. And they're like, all right, we'll just let Sam chill out for this moment because we still need Cate. But yeah, I don't know if that would have worked on me. Like, bitch, you made my brother think that I was dead. You were literally made him forget the things that the Woods was doing to him. You might have to see me, girl. You might have to see me. You will have to see me. It ain't no might. So I'm like, I don't know. You better hope Emma is there the next time Sam get mad, Cate. Like, that's really the tea. That's really the tea. Okay. So this last moment here where Dr. Cardosa gets the soup virus working really well. Now, it kills this soup, and he's the one freaking out, but Shetty isn't. Shetty's like, oh, girl, you sitting over here frantic, but bitch, this is exactly what the fuck I wanted. She's like, now good, make it contagious. And I don't know, that's not good. I am really thinking, because they brought up like, oh, is this dangerous to humans? Do we know if is this virus dangerous to humans, regular humans with no powers? And Dr. Cardosa kept saying, oh, no, it's not, because it latches on to the compound V in someone's blood. So there's absolutely no risk for us. And I'm just like, okay, that could be true. But then again, it couldn't, because it might not be. And y'all talking about making it contagious. Then again, it might not be. And then viruses evolve, as we clearly see. So I don't know. Like, and you talking about making this shit spread everywhere. I don't know. It spells chaos and doom for us as the season goes on. So I just wonder how they're going to use this virus. They said last time before he upgraded it, I guess he said it took like a couple of days, like 2 days for like really serious effects to start happening. So I wonder if they'll make it even faster. Shetty's weird ass smile talking about, okay, now can you make it contagious? Oh God. But this episode was really fun. Especially for it to be like mostly in someone's head the whole time, or in character's head the whole time. I like when shows fill up all the time and make like the 40 minutes or 50 minutes seem like, oh, you know what I mean? So much is packed in there, so much good shit is packed in there that it's like, damn, the episode's it's over, you know? So, and they do a good job of that. Like, I think the writing of Gen V is really good, and the pacing and the characters and the powers. I love the Boys franchise because it's like, it is a realistic, in my opinion, it's a realistic as it can be, a realistic depiction of what people with powers would actually be fucking doing, what college kids with powers would actually be doing, especially in our society. It shows what a big company like Vought would be doing, just the crazy dehumanizing shit that it would be doing. So yeah, let me know what you thought of this episode. I definitely had fun watching it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll check y'all later. Peace.